All right, man. Welcome, everybody. Joe Wentz Project live broadcast. Special guest today, Mr. Johnny Beane. JohnnyBeane.tv. Hey, Johnny, how are you, man?
Hey, what's up?
Not much, man.
This thing on? Hello?
Yeah, yeah, it's on. Believe me, I can hear it.
Man, hey, shout out. Aaron Little just
All
sent me a
right.
Facebook message, literally right when you went live.
Oh, Aaron Little, shout out. All right, man.
He's probably not
Cool.
watching this, but he's great videos. Thank you. Promise not to overwhelm you with questions. He just got his first Wolfgang Special Stealth, his
Oh,
first Floyd
cool.
Rose. Um, what's he saying? The Floyd Rose is not staying in tune. Hmm. uh,
Wow.
oh, come on. No, he's asking about the strings on the guitar. No, they're good strings. Aaron, if you're watching this, they're good. It might be he's probably not watching this, so I'm even Aaron. Aaron. I just woke up, man. I'm not myself.
Oh man, I know the feeling. I haven't been up long myself. Hey, Mr. Bruce. Craig Wannabe says, "What up?" Larry Riker says, "Hey, Joe and Johnny." My man Center O's in the house says, "Hey, Joe, what's up, Center?" TWF says, "Morning, gentlemen." By the way, TWF, thank you, man, for those pictures from Nam. Thank you so much. Ben Coombs says, "Hello, everyone." Adam EVH, my brother Adam EVH says, "Hello, everyone." Everybody's hopping in there, Mr. Johnny. That's cool,
Yeah.
man.
Hey,
Very
dudes.
nice. Thank you. There's Jim Guidry from Shreveport. My man Jim Guidry. What's up, Mr. Jim? Hope you're doing good, man. Oh, Lordy. So, Johnny, I think you're finally starting to feel the effects of getting back from your trip, man. You sound like you're kind of maybe getting under the weather a little bit.
What do I sound different?
Just a tad. Just a tad.
Yeah, yesterday evening, let me just say,
Mhm.
I all of a sudden I'm like, huh, throat kind of itches a little bit, and then I woke up this morning and maybe I do sound a little different. Yeah, I think I'm just getting a little cold. I don't. Hopefully it's not Namthrax, but hey, at least I'm getting it now instead of before the trip or while I was there.
Right. Right. Yeah. Yeah.
So
You don't want to be sick while you're there. You can't have a good time.
no.
So overall, I take it you had a good time.
Oh yeah, great time.
That's good.
Great
That's good.
time. Yeah. Yeah. I
That's
saw a
good.
lot of stuff. I just uploaded a video just minutes ago. The Joe Satriani section of Ibanez, you know, that's on my channel. Uh, yeah, a lot of cool stuff. And of course, the best part is running into people,
Right.
seeing people
Right.
like yeah, like Craig and just everybody
Michael Smith.
that was
Michael
oh,
Smith.
dude,
Pictures.
Michael Smith. I can't tell you. Michael Smith, that dude, him and his wife, they're amazing.
Yeah, they're good people, man. Good
They're
people.
very, very, very. I'm blown away by uh by them just as people.
Right. Yeah,
It
they're
was
good
awesome.
people, man. That's awesome. Good deal, man. The Joe Satriani section, if I can speak. I saw a video last night. I don't know if it was Michael Smith or you or somebody, and it showed the Chrome Boy hanging on the wall. And
Uh
it's and that do you know what I'm talking about? The Chrome Boy Ibanez.
I
And
just uploaded the video like 10 minutes ago.
oh, okay. Well, this one I saw last night, so I guess it was Michael Smith. And that sucker, I'm surprised that they've never come out with that before. But man, I saw the price tag on that thing. I was like, holy smokes, man. It's a lot of money.
They haven't.
Guitar.
That's a brand new
Beautiful guitar.
guitar, is it?
The Chrome Boy, Joe Satriani's had the Chrome Boy for years. He kind of had it just for himself,
His
you know.
own. Yeah.
Yeah, his own thing, for years. It's just never been released, as a Satriani guitar that you could buy until now.
Mhm.
As far as I know. But man, that guitar has always been awesome. But that sucker's a lot of money, man. But Satriani, man, one of my favorite guitar players. He's in my top 5 favorite guitar players. I love I watched something with him last night. Was it Guitar World or something? Has this new series, and you can see it on YouTube. They're doing this thing, ironically, with Steve Vai too, and Satriani. They're talking about certain things with guitars, how to play, theory and lessons and all that. And it's just like, man, getting to hear these guys, because these guys are like my favorite guitar players, man.
Mm-hmm.
Center says they released that Chrome Boy years ago. This is an anniversary edition. Okay, thank you, Center. I did not know that. Okay, I
Okay.
stand
Yeah.
corrected. I stand
I,
corrected, sir.
I was thinking that guitar had been around. Yeah, a
I
production
didn't know
model of
that.
it.
Okay, my
Yeah.
bad. I apologize. Yeah. Wow, anniversary edition. Okay, that's cool, man. Wow, I never seen it anywhere. That's why I was wondering. I was like, man, did they just released that or something? But oh well. Now I know.
Mm-hmm. As the shooting star goes by.
Yes,
Now
the
you
more you
know.
know. Yeah,
Or
that's
the
right,
more
man.
you know. What is it?
The more you know. Yes, the
Is it the
more you
more you
know.
know?
Yes. Won't you be my neighbor? Yep. The more you know. Absolutely. It came out in 1990. Center says, "Wow. Okay, I was way out of the loop on that one because I graduated high school in '89."
Oh man.
Yeah. When did you graduate high school, Johnny? 2000?
Uh 2000, yeah.
Oh man. Ben Coombs says he saw the Reverend Telly style guitars today. They look great. Awesome. Cool deal, man. Telecasters. Yeah, one of these days I'm gonna dig out my Telecaster that I've had for all this time, but it's on the very bottom, and I got one, two, three, four. I got a bunch of guitars and cases on top of that. So the one, of course, the one I want is on the very, very bottom. So I got to dig all that out, man. Golly, Les Pauls, other Strats on top of that. Good thing they're all in hard shell cases. That's the good thing.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man. Larry Riker chimes in. He says the Milkman amps and pedal format looked and sounded good from the vids I saw at NAMM. Any comments
Cool.
on that? Any comments on that, Mr. Beane?
I didn't see them.
Okay.
Well, maybe I did because actually I walked the entire length of everything. I saw everything there,
Mm-hmm.
but you're just walking by, looking, and
Right.
you know.
Well, that's cool, man. That's cool. Yeah, everybody's saying hey to everybody else. That's cool. Awesome. All right, man. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. I appreciate it very much. If this is your first time tuning in, if you catch us on the replay or whatever, please subscribe. We'd love to have you. There will be links in the description below for social media, shirts, music, all kind of cool stuff. And Johnny, where can people find you at?
You can go to www. How many W's is that?
There's three.
www. You can go to johnnybean.tv if you want. That points you right to my channel, or johnnybean.com. That points you to the Johnny Bean hub, I guess. But I'm on Instagram. Just Google my name, and you got Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and then pictures of various other people that are not me.
Very cool, man. Very cool. All right. Sully Dude 24 has joined. He says, dudes. How you doing, Sully Dude? How you doing, man? Mr. Bruce says, hello, Joe and Johnny. How are you, Mr. Bruce?
Is that Bruce?
Yes, Mr. Bruce, yeah.
Hey, man.
Larry Riker says, let's all chip in and buy the Kramer brand. What's up with that? Is that for sale? Wow, man. So what was it like? Did you notice? I mean, did it seem to make an impact that Gibson wasn't there, or do you think that was really a smart business move on their part?
It didn't affect me at all. I mean, actually, the what do you call it? the show that they were at in Las Vegas is actually much bigger than them. So they actually had a much bigger display in Las Vegas,
Oh, wow.
you know. And I'll tell you guys something that I heard. I don't know if this is true. Some guy seemed kind of weird, but he was talking to myself and Michael Smith. We were eating. If you guys know the Hilton down there in Anaheim, they have like a little food court, and this would have been Friday night, I think,
Mhm.
or Saturday, one of those nights. We were eating. Do you guys have a Baja Fresh?
No, sir. I have
You know what
not.
that
I'm
is?
not familiar with that. No, sir.
It's like a fast food like Mexican kind of place. It's pretty good, you know, but it's no Chipotle. Uh, but anyway, this guy seemed kind of weird, but he seemed, I don't know. But anyway, he was telling us actually that he had heard through somewhere, I don't know, that the Nam show may be moving to Las Vegas,
Oh, wow.
like in
Huh.
a couple years.
Now, does
I
that
don't
make sense for something like that to happen, or?
know. I guess. I mean, it'd be cheaper, I guess. And most of the people that are there, they come from out of state anyway,
Hmm.
you know. So I don't know. I mean, it'd be good for Las Vegas, you know. It would just be, more partying afterwards. People would lose more money, gambling and
Yeah, it'd bring in a lot of revenue, wouldn't it? Wow.
yeah.
Man. Yeah, it definitely would.
Do you have Namthrax? Huh? You're muted.
That would
Hey,
that
this
would
is the
help if
Johnny
I
Bean program. Oh, he's back.
that would help if I unmuted the microphone. And sorry about that, man. I was clearing my throat. Sorry, I thought I clicked it, but I didn't. Um,
Ben says he's been drooling over the Kramer 84.
yeah.
Loves that headstock. Oh, that huge. The headstock's like this big.
Hmm. Wow.
Yeah,
Now,
that's a cool guitar. I played it.
that that light blue EVH model that you were holding up, that Carolina blue
Yes,
one, was that a
the
standard?
frost, the blue frost.
Yeah, was that a standard?
That's the standard.
Man,
Hmm.
that thing looked good, man. Damn,
Yeah,
that thing looked nice.
yeah. I think
I
that's
was.
Jared's next guitar.
Oh, really?
Jared Frost. I think that's his next model. Yeah,
Yeah, I like that, and I love the candy apple red Wolfgang Special, man.
the special.
That thing's got my name all over that.
Yeah,
Golly, man, that
yeah,
thing is beautiful, man.
yeah, yeah. That guitar looks. I mean, they all look amazing.
Yeah, they do.
Um,
They do.
but yeah, the candy apple one, it really sparkles, and
Yeah,
that's I
yeah,
think if I'm not wrong, that's the first Wolfgang to have that had to have a sparkle finish, isn't
yeah,
it?
yeah. I believe so. Yeah, I have because I when you had a close up shot of that, I said, man, that thing is sparkling. I said, I ain't never seen that
Yeah,
on a Wolfgang Special.
yeah,
You
yeah. And actually, for the time being, I actually have it as my avatar. I don't know if you guys can see it. Maybe
Oh, there we go.
maybe you can. And the picture's a little blurry. I don't know why that happened. The actual picture isn't blurry. It's just when I sent the photo to myself to upload it, for some reason it blurred, which I don't know why. But I do have much better,
Mhm.
other pictures of it. But that's it. That's the candy apple red, and yeah, it looks amazing.
Very beautiful guitar, man. Mr. Bruce says he loves that Blue Frost standard. Yes. Ben Coombs says, can anyone tell me how close the Kramer 84 is to the 5150?
The Kramer 84, and you mean the EVH 5150?
Yeah, I'm sure that's what he's saying. Yeah.
Uh, well, they both have one pickup, one knob. You know, Floyd Rose style tremolo. You know, similar looking guitar, but as far as the way they feel and play, two totally different guitars. They
Mm.
don't feel the same at all. you know. And myself, I like the EVH 5150 better. It's a better guitar. The Kramers, I think, are made in Korea. And so it kind of you know, it's good. It's good, but the you guys know what I'm saying.
Yeah. Oh, I got you, man.
It's not
I got
as
you.
not as solid as the other
Yeah.
guitar, which is made in Mexico.
Right. The accountant, Big Dan Hall's in the house. Hey, Big Dan, how are you? Mr. Bruce makes a statement, Johnny. Here you go. Sweetwater has 0% interest for 24 months on the Candy Apple Red special. Payments would be $42 a month.
Really?
There you go, Johnny. Yeah.
$42 a month? Man, I only got $40 in my wallet.
You need $2 more. You make
I need two more dollars.
Where's my $2? Remember that Better Off Dead?
Remember
Where's
the
my
end of that?
$2? Yeah.
Remember the part with the everybody wants them?
Absolutely, man. How can you
Mhm.
not? That's the main thing I remember for that movie. I remember watching that for the first time, and I was like, he's like, it's alive, and all that stuff. And I was like, uh-oh. I was like, you got to be kidding me, man. And I was like, that is just too awesome. That's like the first really claymation thing I seen in a movie. You know, for back then, that was high tech back then. You know.
Well, actually, the claymation goes back to what the 60s,
Well, I'm sure it does.
50s, 60s, because you remember what was the program every Sunday morning with the kid and the dog? You know,
Oh, I know what you're talking
remember
about.
that?
Yeah, was it like
Is it David and Goliath?
yeah,
Was
David
it
and Goliath, yeah.
that
Mm-hmm.
one and all the Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer and the Frosty the Snowman?
That's
All those
yeah,
shows, those are all
yeah,
claymation.
yeah. Hello, Davy. Yeah, I remember that. I remember that show, man. I remember that. I remember that, man. I remember that. Yeah. But I'm talking about as far as like a major movie. That was the first time I saw that, you know, and it was cool because I was looking at how they did Eddie's guitar on there and where the whammy bar was, and I was like, that ain't where that goes. You know? I was looking at all that
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah,
But
it was
it was still cool though. It was still cool, you
yeah,
know.
for us dorks, you know, that guitar
Yeah.
doesn't even have a whammy bar on it.
Yeah.
But
I was
on
like,
the
what?
on that, the guitar the Hamburger's playing, the whammy bar is like way up here,
Yeah.
and he's like wiggling it.
Yeah.
If you guys don't know, yeah, on Better Off Dead, there's the end where a hamburger, you know, wakes up and starts playing the striped. It's supposed to be the shark guitar,
Shark guitar, yeah. Uh-huh.
and he's singing along. He's singing "Everybody Wants Them," which is the actual song.
Yep. It is. It sure is. Yeah. Uh, let's see. Dry Heat 480 says, "Hey Johnny, I'll send you a $2 check to your PO box each month." Good Lord, man.
Wow, thank you very much, man.
Good Lord.
$2 a month. Let's see. So
24 months.
I'll have that guitar in what 500 years?
Oh man, that's crazy. Yeah, but that I looked at on Mr. Bruce was talking about Sweetwater. I know a lot of people shop there, and it's a great store, great place. But I shop at American Musical Supply, and I looked them up on there that night after I was watching some of your videos and Michael Smith's and all that from the EVH booth, and I said, man, and I like the orange one too. The orange one looked really good. I was like, man, all three of those Sun guns look great. You know, I said, I don't know which one. If I was able to get one, I was like, which one would I get? And I said, man, that candy apple red's nice. What I like about the orange, if I'm not mistaken, does the orange have a maple fretboard, or they all have ebony?
Let me check my pictures
I
real
can't
quick.
remember. But
it's ebony.
okay.
Is it ebony or is it rosewood, you guys?
I don't know. I thought they were done with rosewood, so I just say ebony. I don't know. I have no
Well,
clue.
ebony and rosewood, it's different. I don't have the spec sheet here, but yeah, the orange guitar you're talking about, here it is. Right there. If you can see that. I don't know if it looks orange, you know, with me holding my phone up, but
Yeah, it looks great.
maybe. Well, you know, the pants are red, So imagine the guitar is orange.
Johnny in those red pants. Whew. Oh my goodness. Yes, Mr. Bruce says they are ebony. Yes. Okay. And so I went on AMS to look, and I was like, man, are these even listed yet? And they're listed, but one of them says it'll be available like April 11th. There's another one says it'll be available March, and there's another one that's like toward the end of April. But you can't never count on those dates, those release dates. Well, especially with American Musical. I don't know about anybody else, but I guess it depends on the demand of them. But they'll say to be expected at this time, and then it's another 4 or 5 months before they actually have it. So it's like pre-order today. I'm like, no, I don't do nothing until I know it's in stock. I done played that game. I know how that works.
Mm-hmm.
So that dog ain't gonna bite me twice. That ain't happening. So
Hey, R2, R3.
yeah, R2, R3, man. How are you, sir?
Sully dude, the pickle burst. Yeah, it's called Zilla. That guitar I mean, all these guitars they look much way better in person than any
I can imagine.
Or you know.
He says the Zilla burst isn't green enough. Dry heat is saying that. Yeah.
It should be more green. Here's
let me present you
Zilla right there.
Yeah, now I like that. I think it looks good. Now is that a standard?
Yeah.
Damn, that looks good too.
There it is against my camouflage jacket.
Damn, I like that.
Pickle burst.
I think it looks good. Let's see here. There we go. Thank you, Johnny, for showing that. That's really cool.
Yeah.
Ben Coombs says he's chilling at work. Thank you, Mr. Coombs, for tuning in, man. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. Thank you so much. If you like what you see, man, please hit that thumbs up button, man. We really would appreciate that. That supports the channel tremendously. Thank you so much. Appreciate that. Thank you for taking the time to be here to chat with Johnny and myself. I got something I'd like to show you, Johnny. I got in the mail a few days ago. Check it out. I love t-shirts, as you can tell. Rock and roll t-shirts and stuff like that. I have way too many. My wife gives me heck about it. Says you need to quit getting all these shirts. I was like, I know, but they're so cool. So anyway, here we go. I saw this and I was like, man, I got to have it. I am a bit of a Star Wars geek, not too bad, but I said, man, I saw this and I said, I got to check this out. So there we go, man. What do you think about that?
Yeah, cool. Yeah, I've seen that picture.
You seen that on Facebook? It's Princess Leia, and it says Rebel Rebel, so that's a David Bowie reference, right?
Yeah.
And but I like that picture, Princess Leia. I was like, man, she's hot in that picture, man. So I was like, plus it's just a cool shirt, man. It's a cool shirt. I mean, come on, man. Come on, Johnny. You can't tell me that you didn't miss that part where in Return of the Jedi, Princess Leia in that slave Leia costume now. Come on now. Johnny says, I'll pass. I'm not going to answer that.
Let me just say, I had the trading cards.
Yeah.
I had all the cards for all that. And they had, yeah.
Yeah, I had all that stuff too. It was cool. Let's see. Mr. Bruce says the Blue Burst is $549.99. All other standards are $599. Ben Coombs says, I need that shirt. Mr. Bruce says, that's cool, Mr. Joe. Makes me miss Bowie. Yeah, man, we all do. Man. Sully dude, I need to get the Death Star Fire Department one. I keep seeing it in my feed. No, R2. No, it's supposed to be. I hope it's not that. It's supposed to be a 2X because I know
It
it's going to
looked
shrink.
it looked pretty big.
Yeah, it's a 2X, but I know it's going to shrink, so I get them a little bit larger because I know they're going to shrink. And yeah, so it'd be cool, man. Ben Coombe says they were playing a couple of Bowie tunes during practice last night. What about y'all, Johnny? You ever play any David Bowie?
Yeah. Yeah. I actually a friend of mine that does music well, actually it's not he's a filmmaker. So he actually makes films. But he's a musician as well, and I do a lot of soundtrack stuff for him. You know, record the guitar parts, record solos over like that PV Wolfgang that I sold to Michael Smith. That was my main studio guitar for this guy. Every track I ever did for this guy over the last I don't know, 10, 11, 12 years, whatever, I always used that guitar.
Oh, wow. Okay.
So anyway, one of the tracks that we did one time was a cover of what's the track? Is it Life on Mars?
Mm-hmm.
Was that the track?
Could be. I don't know. Y'all the one that did it. I don't know.
The Bowie tune? Oh, well, this was years ago.
Okay.
This was years and years ago. Actually, there was a show that with the same name, which is actually a pretty good show.
Mm-hmm.
Is it called Life?
It sounds like
something
it would be.
Mars. Is it Life on Mars? It's been a long time, but hey, Michael Collins. Anyway, yeah. So yeah, I've excuse me. Dang, I've played Bowie.
Cool, man. Hey, Michael Collins, how are you doing, sir? I didn't see your name there. Ben Coombs says we do Genie, and Heroes complete with Ebo included. Wow, cool. Dry Heat 480 finally got my black standard for $2.99 new with free shipping. Need zebra pickups. Too much black.
Cool.
Yeah, Mr. Bruce says Life on Mars is a Bowie song, Johnny. Yeah.
Life on Mars. Yeah, that's
yeah.
it.
Yeah. Cool, man. That's awesome.
There's a pretty good show by the same name that was made in I think it was made in the UK. It might be available on Netflix. Well, it was years ago, I think, when I watched it.
Mm-hmm.
I think I watched it like 10 years ago. So it's been a while, but yeah, Life on Mars as far as the show, it's pretty good. It's pretty
cool.
Good. It's about a guy that he's a cop and he ends up getting like he's chasing, crooks, and he gets knocked out and he wakes up and he's in the 1970s.
Oh, wow.
So the whole show takes place with this guy in the 70s, but he's actually from current time.
Oh, a little bit of time travel going on there.
Yeah, it's cool. It's a really cool show.
I have to check that out. Anything
Life on Mars, yeah.
Anything that time travel is involved with, I'm a sucker for that.
Yeah, and it's funny. It's a funny show. It's a great show. And there was a spinoff where it took place in the 80s, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, check it out. If you guys are looking to binge watch, if you need a new show, check out Life on Mars. I highly recommend it. Anyway, back to you, Joe.
No, that's cool. That's cool.
Thank you, Johnny, for those recommendations on Netflix.
And now, Joe Wentz with the weather.
Today, it's partly sunny with a high of 51.
It's snowing.
Yeah. Oh, God, please, no. Oh, no. Lord,
it's not snowing there?
No. I know one thing. When I was on the way home early this morning, man, it was cold. Golly, it was cold. So, no, thank God, no. It's not doing nothing. Mr. Bruce wants to know if you're going live tonight. He is curious so he can plan accordingly, Johnny.
I'm not sure. I mean, let me say maybe. And that reminds me. For a while we haven't been doing Mondays. I've been out of town on Mondays. We actually did yesterday. And Nesdal was there. Who else was in there? Caleb was in there. 7/8 was in there. We're changing our schedule around a little bit. We're not doing Wednesdays anymore because I have something else I got to do.
Oh, okay.
So we're thinking of doing Tuesdays and Fridays. Fridays will still be the same at the same time, 8 o'clock Eastern. We're thinking Tuesdays from now on. So if we start that tonight, maybe we will. Let me see if Nesdal and whoever else, if they want to continue our NAM, discussions. Which I think we should, because NAM just happened. It's very hot right now, you know. And I actually have like tons and tons of NAM stuff that I'm posting. So you guys will have to look for all that stuff. But yeah. So maybe we'll go live today at 8 o'clock Eastern and continue our NAM. I guess my NAM experience and
NAM coverage.
Although I figured you want to talk about that on here today, so which
yeah, that's what I was going to say. Anything you wanted to say about it?
If you want some major views, it's all about NAM right now, man.
Well, I noticed back to the EVH thing that when I was pulled those guitars up, I noticed that those with the different finishes, especially that candy apple red, man, I thought it was going to be jacked up in price, but it wasn't. It was they're all three the same price, $9.99, and I was like, man, that is awesome, because that's what my vintage white one, the very first one I got, it was $9.99, and then the all natural was a little bit more. It was like close to $1,100 because of I guess the finish, and it's got that natural finish on the front, and then on the back it's got like a dark brown finish, right? Mm-hmm. And so on that sparkle, that red sparkle, is it like that all the way on the back too, or just on the front? And is it different on the back? Is it a different color on the back, or is it sparkle on the back as well?
It's the same. It's the
all
same
through.
All through, yeah.
That's cool. Okay. All right. That's cool. So that was awesome, man. That's what I don't know, man. I don't know if it's going to be the red sparkle or one of those standards, man. I don't know, because I like that light blue and I like that Zilla, man. Those look good too. God almighty. Those look really good.
Mm-hmm.
But I bet you I'm leaning more and more toward that red sparkle, that candy apple red, man. Is that what they're calling it, red sparkle, or is there what's the name? I don't know if I'm even saying that right.
I think it's candy apple.
Okay, candy apple. Okay.
I think I uploaded my video of it. I think I'm having issues with I don't know if you do this. Do you upload videos from your phone like straight to YouTube through the YouTube app?
Do it all the time.
Do you do that?
Yeah.
Yeah, for some reason, for me. Let's see. Did I upload that one? Let me look.
Oh, you said through the YouTube app. Very, very seldom do I upload to the YouTube app. I usually go another route, so I can put all my tags and stuff in there, and I can tell you that if you want.
Oh,
sure. On how to get around that. How to get around that.
But you can do all that within YouTube as well, within the app. You can add tags and everything.
Well, mine, for some reason, won't let me do that. But what I do is I go to Google Chrome app on my phone. I type in YouTube, pulls it up, and then I go to the top right and I have an Android phone, so you have to keep this in mind. So it might be different on an iPhone.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So I go to where it says desktop site, and now I'm on YouTube on like I would be
on
phone. Like I would be on the desktop, so I can do every little thing I need to do. So that's what I do. That's how
everything's super tiny though, right?
No, you just go whoosh, like that and expand it.
Because you're doing it like old. That's old school. Doing it like that.
Yeah, but I can put all my details in there that I need to put. The YouTube app for me won't let me put all those details in there. It just lets me put the title, and description. That's all it'll let me do. It won't let me put tags and stuff on it.
Okay, there's an app that you need to get. I don't know if they have it for iOS. I don't know if they have it for Android.
Mm-hmm.
It's called Studio, and it's YouTube. Just search, and if you have a store, an app store.
I know what you're talking about.
Search Studio.
Is it the Creator Studio app? Is that what it is?
Yeah.
That keeps popping up on my phone. Yeah.
Oh, dude.
Yeah. Okay.
That's what you need.
Okay, I'll get it. Thank you.
And you can see all your stats and everything right there. You can see totally everything. Your comments. I got a bunch of comments this morning. I got to reply back to. And I haven't uploaded the video yet of the candy apple. I'll do that. I'll do that today. But anyway, yeah, I've been having a problem. I haven't been able to upload for some reason from my phone. I had to, I've got the iPad and my phone synced.
Right.
So I can upload the videos from the iPad. That's what I did with the Satriani one earlier.
You can't do it from your phone?
They're not showing up. They're not showing up like within the YouTube app.
That's weird.
It's only showing it. Yeah, it's, I don't know. I guess I could look it up, but. And it is Taco Tuesday. Somewhere.
Yeah, that's right.
That's
Taco right. Tuesday. That is, man. That sounds pretty good,
so,
man. I might have to hit some of that. Tonight. I'm going to have that on the way to work. Matter of fact, thank you, Senator. That just made up my mind what I'm going to have on the way to work for lunch.
Arby's has tacos?
No. There's another place right down the street from there.
Just imagine roast. Imagine the Meat Mountain tacos.
Oh, God. That's crazy.
Totally stuffed.
My wife told me she saw a commercial on TV that Arby's is starting to sell wings now. And I said, they are? And she's like, yeah. So I don't know if that means boneless wings or what. I don't know. But no, right down from there is a Hardee's, or for y'all, it's Carl's Jr.
Carl's Jr.
Yeah. And they have tacos there. And I was like, okay. So I think that's what I'll do, man. Yeah, let's see, man. R2, R3 Prilosec for the severe heartburn. Oh, Lord. Mr. Bruce, what's that smell? It's Taco Bell. Little Skinner reference, Mr. Bruce. I hear you. Oh, that's wild, man. Golly. Good gosh. So is The Last Jedi, is that still in theaters? Because I didn't know, because I'm waiting for it to come out on digital. Because when it comes out on digital, man, I'm going to nab it up like that. I'm going to get it.
I'm sure they already have the DVDs made and everything. And it'll probably be on digital. I'm surprised it's not on digital already.
See, that's what I'm saying, because The Force Awakens, man, it came out on digital quick. It was quick. I was like, man, that came out quick.
Mm-hmm. Well, maybe people don't. Maybe people don't want it.
Shoot, man, I do.
Well, I saw The Last Jedi twice, and if it is in the theaters, I'm trying really hard to go see it a third time. I'm trying hard. It's Star Wars. I love Star Wars, but I think twice. I think for me, twice was good.
Oh, okay.
I think.
Oh, yeah, dry heat, Jack in the Box tacos, gut bomb. Yeah, they. I did a video about the Jack in the Box. There's one, if you go back on my channel, and I put what happened to this place. There's a little vlog I did about that, and it was there for a long time. And the funny thing is, it's right in front of a Walmart shopping center, so you wouldn't think a Jack in the Box right there would go out of business, but it did. It closed up. It's the building and all still there. I did a video about it on this channel. Sure did, and it's got the things on the door. I even walked up and videoed. It's like, do not enter, and all this other stuff. It's closed. And I was like, man, Jack in the Box in this neck of the woods, they just don't do good. And I don't guess people like them. They just don't survive around here. R2R3 says they closed the Jack in the Box by him too. Go ahead, Johnny. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Probably because it's not McDonald's. I bet McDonald's where you live is happening.
It's the one on the way to work is very, very busy. I had a bad issue there last week, which is odd because I've never had an issue there. Not that I go there all the time, but the times that I do go there, it's usually pretty smooth. And man, I went through the drive-through and ordered, got to the second window, pick up your food, gave me my stuff. It's like, okay, here you go. Thank you. And I was like, okay. And I pulled up just enough. I was like, what the hell is this? This ain't what I ordered, And so you know how they have that little yellow parking space marked off where you pull up,
Please pull up there. We're bringing it out to you.
You know, and I come out the side door or whatever. I pulled up there and parked. And I said, you know, put it in park, got out, slammed the door. I was already ticked off because I've been waiting forever, you know, and I walked in and, you know, walked up to the counter. I said, hey, people like, you know, I said, hey, man, this ain't my bag of food. Put it on the counter, you know, and people are just watching, you know, anybody's like, what's this guy doing? What's he doing? You know, and I said, this is not what I ordered. And a woman that, she was a manager. She had this light blue shirt on, right? She was the manager of the place. And there was another woman, looked like she was, I don't mean to be rude, but she looked like the cafeteria lady from high school, you know, when you was a kid, you know, she had a dark blue shirt on. So this other lady was like over her in seniority, right?
Lunch Lady Doris?
Lunch Lady Land. Yeah, there you go. And so the manager lady.
I'm looking at Mr. Bruce. Man, your accent's rubbing off on me. Yeah. I thought you were gonna run in there and say, you know.
Oh no, I wasn't gonna say that. No, I wasn't gonna do that.
Were you mad? You were actually.
See, because you sit there and you wait. They got the double drive-throughs. They're supposed to speed up the process. You know, have the double drive-through things, and then it all comes into one, and everybody's trying to cut in front of everybody else to get in a single line. That's no big deal. But then you're waiting, and I've already paid, so now you're waiting. And I get up to
what they gave you, was it more food than what you ordered or less?
No, it was only 2 items. I ordered more than 2 items. And so I went inside and I said, hey, and I said, this ain't my bag, you know, this ain't mine. And the lady said, she goes, yeah, I'm sorry, that was I need that bag. Matter of fact, can I have that bag? It belongs to this person. So that was the person behind me. I said, yeah. And there was this boy standing there. He's a young fella, you know. He goes, I'm sorry, sir. How can I help you? I said, I'd like to have my food, please. I said, here's my receipt. He looks at it. Oh, okay. And then while he's doing that, the woman in the light blue shirt that was the manager was chewing the, you know what, out of the woman, the lunch lady Land. She was chewing her out. You know, I told you to pay attention. You was too busy on that headset. You know, kind of like what I'm wearing right here.
Can I take your order, please?
You know, it kind of looks like one of these things. And she chewed that lady, man, from top to bottom. And I was like, no wonder McDonald's is always looking for managers, you know, because it's on their marquee, you know.
Now hiring managers.
You know, every time you go by, that's what it's always saying. And I was like, good God, you know. And so the boy gives me my food. He goes, sir, sorry. He closes the bag. And before I said, I'm not leaving out here until I double check it, you know. I opened it up. I said, hey, dude. He's still walking off. I said, hey, dude, sir. I said, where's my fish sandwich? He left out the fish sandwich. He goes, oh, I'm sorry. Like that, you know. So I'm trying to look at everything, and they put like all these extra fries in a large fry, right? And I pull the fries out, and a quarter of them spill on the counter because they overfilled it. And I put it back, and I was like, man, y'all can clean that up. You know, this is y'all's mess up. So, but I finally had everything, you know, finally. And that was that was hard to believe because I never had that big of an issue there before. Never, you know. So it's just part of it sometimes, man. You know, you get, that's just the way it is. You know, it's just crazy. So,
man,
it's worse than visiting a Flying Z. You know, Flying Z's aren't that bad. You know, you get better service at Flying Z, man.
Why? Oh,
Johnny's
yeah, that's
Johnny's
what I was
like.
thinking.
I don't remember that. I've seen if you remember that. Actually, it's Flying J's, but yeah.
Flying J's, yeah. I slept in their parking lots last summer. Yeah.
Yep. Yeah.
Yeah. Sully dude. Sully dude, if you're watching this, yeah. Flying J's, man. You can camp out in their parking lot.
Yep.
Every night.
Absolutely. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah, it was just crazy, man. So crazy story. Who knows? But they were packed. They were busy. And it was weird because it was like, because I go in, I have to be at work at like 4 o'clock. So this was like 3:15 in the afternoon. I was like, why is this place so busy? You know, it's not officially not lunchtime, you know. But sometimes but like you said, I bet that place is hopping, and it is right there. Right there, it is always hopping right there. So I don't really go there too much.
Mm-hmm.
It's just, I usually go down the street about another 7 or 8 miles, get down there and kind of get away from all that hoopla that's happening up here. So I can get my stuff and go. So what about you, Johnny? Do you frequent the same place all the time? Because I notice you always talk about Chipotle all the time. Is that what you always have when you get something out?
Most of the time, that's what I get. Yeah, Chipotle. Have you been there? You guys have that out there, right?
We have one, but it's not real close. It's not real close to us. It's a pretty good way, but I've never had it. No, I've never had it.
Mm-hmm.
No, I've never had that. No, never had that one. So, but yeah, they do have one. My wife and I, she looked it up because she heard you talk about it all the time. And she looked it up. We looked at their menu, and I was like, I'm going to be totally honest with you, man. I looked at the menu, and I said, what the hell is that? I looked and I was like, this stuff looks different, But,
no, but I mean,
take care, Big Dan.
It's it's kind of like, fast food, Mexican food, but, but it's not. It's not because you go in, everything's right there. You can pick and choose what you want on your burrito or your bowl or whatever, and so it's fast food, but it is, but it isn't. It's more of like
right.
like it's like trendy fast food, and yeah, Chipotle's huge out here.
Oh, okay,
huge, yeah,
cool deal, man.
It's like it's 11:30 out here, right? 11:35. They're just now opening right now. Yeah.
Oh, wow. Cool. Just in the nick of time, ain't it? You can sit there and go to Chipotle and then get online and hook up with Sweetwater and get that candy apple red Wolfgang special. Man.
Yeah. Mr. B. Oh, Bruce, you're going to tear up some Chipotle tonight?
Uh-oh.
Awesome, man.
Wow. Sully dude. Oh, yeah, because he's in an RV taking a trip, I believe. He said it's been mostly Walmart so far with a few campgrounds. Currently in Nashville, KOA, Campgrounds of America, hitting Memphis, Graceland, and I'm going to the Meridian, Mississippi, to see if I can buy an HP2 from Peavey, maybe get a tour. Wow. Sully dude has got it going on. Later, Center. Thank you for tuning in, man. Have a good day. See you, Mr. Big Dan.
See you guys.
Thank y'all for tuning in, man. Y'all have a great day. That's awesome, Mr. Sully, dude. That is cool, man. Wow, that is fantastic. Man. Golly. So at NAMM, did you have a chance to sit down and play anything? Or did you just walk around and look at all that stuff?
I mostly looked at stuff. But yeah, I played, guitars here and there. Speaking of the HP2, I didn't actually play it. I felt the neck on a couple of them. Because Caleb was saying, am I blurry? Do I seem blurry to you?
Not too bad.
It's it's your channel, so it's okay.
Oh.
Let's totally
there it is.
Camera up. Oh no. Did it go back? Oh man. Yeah. Yeah, anyway, yeah, Caleb was saying how he picked up 2 different HP2s and the necks felt different one from the next.
Oh, really? Oh.
Yeah, okay. And it's true. One of them was thinner than the other.
Huh.
So
I think they'd be the same. Wow.
Yeah. And the reps are trying to tell them, oh, they're the same. They weren't. Several of us were comparing them and like, no, this one feels thinner than this one. So I didn't actually play one. I just felt a couple of the necks, but Caleb played one. And they look cool. They look cool. Although the ones at NAMM, they weren't set up great. I remember.
Okay.
So that was a complaint by a lot of people, is they weren't really, the setups weren't
good.
But like I said, I didn't play one, so I couldn't tell you. But having two guitars that are supposed to be the same guitar and the necks are a little different.
Yeah, that's kind of odd.
So who knows? I mean, the whole story with those guitars is that they were leftover parts.
Yes, yeah, that's what I've heard. Yeah.
That could have been why.
Mhm.
But they had a display of them. I saw them. Actually, I've got some pictures and videos and stuff.
Very cool.
Probably
man.
upload those, at some point.
Yeah, very cool. Very awesome, man. Very awesome. All right, Johnny, I need to get ready to split. I need to get ready to go and get my stuff together and head to work. And I want to thank you for being here, and I want to thank everybody for taking the time to tune in to watch. Thank you so very much. Any closing words, Mr. Beane? Anything you'd like to add? Anything that you might be doing later on your channel tonight?
Like I said, I'll be uploading some of my NAMM videos. I'll upload like throughout the day today. Whatever ones I go through, I'll maybe I'll put one up probably when we're done here. I'll throw put one up there. Maybe we'll be live today at 8 o'clock Eastern, 5 o'clock Pacific. Maybe. We'll see. We'll see how I'm feeling. I feel like the Namthrax is creeping in a little bit.
Oh, Lord have mercy, man. I hope you get to
just a little. I'm starting to kind of feel like is it cold in here?
Oh, yeah. See, that's not good. That's signs of a fever. That's not good.
Oh no.
No, you don't want to do that, man.
Wait,
you need to get some emergency in your system, man. Get medicated.
Is this it? Is it? There you go.
No, that would be me.
It's this. It's this.
Yeah, whatever that means. Oh, golly, man. All right, Mr. Bruce, Sully Dude, Ben Coombs, Center, Jim Guidry, Big Dan, R2R3. Did I say Ben Coombs? Yes. Jim Guidry, Dry Heat 480, TWF. Thank you. Everybody else who was in here, thank you so much for taking the time to stop by and comment. We really appreciate it. It's good to see everybody. Thank you so much. And Johnny Beane, thank you for being here, man. Thanks for taking the time.
Oh, of course, man.
Appreciate that, man. And I hope you get to feeling better soon, man. I really do.
Thank you.
It's not no fun. It's not no fun being under the weather, man.
No, I've got some stuff I have to do today. Actually, really quickly, I'll tell you guys this. I don't know if I wasn't gonna mention this over on my channel. So if you're sitting here, you're gonna hear it. I'm sending some magazines. Well, let me just say, I was talking to you guys know who Andy Summers is?
Mm-hmm.
From the Police.
Absolutely.
I was talking to his guy. We go back years and years and years, and they couldn't make it to the NAMM show because we were talking about meeting up at the NAMM show. They didn't make it, but they asked me if I could pick up some magazines, which actually I have them right here. Right there.
Oh,
Andy's on the cover of Mix magazine. And you guys at the NAMM show, yeah, the Police. At the NAMM show, they have like Guitar World, like all these magazines, At the NAMM show, you can get them for free. There's a newsstand. And so Michael Smith I couldn't find these things. They were out. Let me just say Michael Smith found me a handful of these things. And so I'll be sending these to Andy himself.
Oh, so wow. Okay.
So that's kind of cool.
Well, that's cool. That's awesome, man. Good deal.
Yeah. I also picked up a couple of these things.
Oh, look at that.
Right here. Although they're from last year. They're not.
That's okay.
It's not this year's.
A lot of cool pictures.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, baby. All right. Thank you, everybody, for watching. Thank you again, Johnny. Check him out at johnnybeane.tv on YouTube. Again, if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. Right here will be the subscribe button. Right here will be another video for you. Thank you for watching, everybody. Take care. God bless. Until next time, this is Joe. Peace out.